All the Reggie, like he probably fucked somewhere. Fuck, we doing all this shit. She got wheels.
This one from my nigga.
Yeah,
Let me know.
I know about this.
You might know.
Skipping out on that album.
You gonna be on that bitch?
Shit.
You know I got your vocals
right, we're
from
live.
your first mixtape. I'll throw that bitch on the track. You'll be mad as hell.
Yeah, it ain't no singing though. I wasn't singing.
Hood featuring Easy. You don't even know what the fuck you on.
As long as you got my my invoice ready.
Shit, take me to court, bitch. I'm broke.
Happy Sunday to what episode is this?
73?
73. We are the Not For Debate podcast. What's up, Joe Oaks? This is episode 73. Get some hand claps. We got a special guest in the building this week. We are joined by Mr. Abdul Chase of the Loggic Unplugged Podcast.
Yo.
Shout out to you. Appreciate you for coming through.
Definitely appreciate it, fellas. How y'all making out, man?
I'm good. Y'all good? How y'all week been? J-Ro?
It's been chill. I ain't have much this week happening.
Yeah.
Watching my son, working, just basic stuff.
Full-time shit.
Yeah. But that's about it.
Morris.
First of all, my name's Easy on the podcast. Nah, I went to a little Halloween party.
For adults?
Before I went trick-or-treating with the kids, cold as fuck.
Yeah.
That shit was crazy. Then, of course, it was an adult Halloween party.
Did you dress up?
I tried to. I had like a little bullshit.
You just put
gold
on a
chain on.
You just put on a
You had a
dashiki.
gold
Run,
chain?
I try to go for the Run DMC look, but failed.
Run DMC, he says.
I go for the Run DMC look.
You could have went a million different ways.
Here we go.
Did you have the hat?
I'm good.
Yeah, I had the hat, the
Oh,
you know what I
man,
mean, Cuban links.
I wish I seen a picture.
I was gonna say, how
Glasses.
didn't we see any pictures of this?
Cause the shit fell, nigga. That's why.
Well, because typically, if you're at a Halloween party, it's usually after dark, so we probably would only seen the
hat
chain if you
and the
yeah,
chain.
and the Adidas.
It was
The
white
stripes.
people at the party. Smell jaw. Smell jaw walking through the door.
What they smell like?
Man, white people smell different when it's cold. You know, when it's hot, they got that wet dog. I always say, but when it's cold, it be some freaky shit. Smell come from the armpits.
So how's your week, Joey? Fuck this nigga.
My week has been decent, man. Just training at work and dealing with the pressure, all that shit. And
I thought you said
That's really-
depression. Just threw that shit out there.
I've been out of that hole for a little bit now. But yeah.
But throw me a rope.
Yeah.
Me too.
I'm kidding.
Throw the ladder down.
I'm kidding. I'm happy. That's good. What about you, Ab? How's your week been?
Shit, man. Listen, shout out to the Teamsters. I got fired for the 7th time at my job. You know what I mean?
This 7 times.
Listen, nah, dead ass, man. I drive tractor trailers, man. I went underneath a low overpass and fucked the whole
damn.
tractor trailer up.
Damn.
But outside of that, man, I'm chilling, man. You know I'm here. We out here, we podding, man.
Right,
In the
right.
rain.
it is
It's
rainy.
nasty out there.
It's been like that all week, right? We was just
Crazy,
saying that.
man. Yep.
A lot of rain. My week's been normal, regular work week. Been up very early this morning, getting like dining room tables and end tables and chairs and stuff that women care about. That we don't
Domestic
necessar-
shit.
Yeah, you know, we don't necessarily care about, but you know,
We have to care.
yeah,
though.
I had
We
to
have
do it,
care.
and it turned out nice. It looks very nice. So I'm pleased, and she's happy. So
I think
she's
it
happy.
always looks good for us. We don't like the intermediate stage that involves us.
Yeah, lifting,
You know what I'm
pulling,
saying? Like
throwing
Actually
on the
going out
truck.
shopping for it.
Yeah, we
7
don't-
in the morning.
we like looking at it online, and then when it's in the place that it's supposed to be,
right.
all the shit in the middle,
And
we don't want nothing to do with that.
right.
Yeah.
But it was cool.
Unfortunately, we
She
have
just-
to be involved through the whole process.
Yeah, she usually asks me like, "Oh, you like this? You like that?" And
Yeah.
I got an answer this time. It was like she just skipped all that. So
Oh,
I think she
shit.
getting. I think she
Yeah.
getting
Oh,
used
got
to
it.
Shit,
it.
I think, I
got
think you
it
had
now.
a breakthrough.
Yeah, for real.
Damn.
until she wake you up at 7 in the morning. Like, yeah, let's go get this U-Haul.
I'm
like,
hating
damn.
on this nigga right now. Like, how
This
you
nigga done
happen,
this nigga done had a breakthrough at the crib.
Didn't even notice.
Damn.
But,
Shit.
but yeah, so the house is coming together nicely.
Yeah,
So
that's
she's
cool.
happy. Where do you guys want to start? We can start with Walter. Since I'm in a silly mood, let's get this stuff out the way. Not to sound like that.
Rest in peace.
Right. First of all, let's just say that rest in peace. Unfortunately, this is like
How many times we done this on
Yeah,
our short-lived show?
right.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
73 episodes. I feel like we began 50
Oh,
of them
man,
this way.
Yeah.
But Philadelphia police are called to the scene after a man is reportedly yielding a knife. Upon their arrival, police find Walter Wallace, who seems to be talking to an older woman, who we later find out was his mother. The mother was attempting to calm down her son when police approached. Wallace began walking towards the officers with the knife in his hand, and the officers began to back away quickly. Wallace continued to walk towards the officers, and at that time, both officers fired about 12 shots. Wallace did not survive his injuries. After the shooting, the father of the victim revealed Wallace suffers from a mental illness and is on prescribed medication. The father asked, why wasn't he tased? Another black man killed by the hands of police. Circumstances surrounding the incident, the knife we've all seen before with white men, and they have walked away from the situations unscathed. Why is the officer's first instinct to kill a man?
Because in some of their eyes, it's not a man with a knife. It's an animal,
True.
a predator. You know? So it's so much easier to pull that trigger because they don't think of it as human life. So that.
I wonder, do police have to go through like a specific set of training for like dealing with people with mental illness, or is it
Some of them have some training in it, and that's one of the biggest problems. Is because when they were called, they were alerted to the mental problem. They knew about it.
Because it was the mother that called, right?
Yeah, the mom called.
Right.
So they should have made sure, or at least tried to get some type of health professional there. Because like if you're trained in those situations, knife or not, you will know how actually dangerous this guy is.
Right.
Because he's having an episode.
Yeah.
He's not necessarily trying to kill anyone or hurt anyone.
Right.
You know, police should have been there, but there should have been someone there that could actually assess the situation properly. Like, oh, he has a knife, he's coming forward. Let's shoot him as many times as we can before we reload.
Right.
It's basically what they did, right?
And that's the crazy part is, let's even take the mental health
Right.
side of it out. He's clearly got a knife, and you guys have a big separation in between y'all.
Correct.
Let's say you couldn't tase him. Man, you shoot him one time in the leg or the foot,
He's down.
I'm backing up.
Yeah. Yeah.
But that's the thing is they know
Like,
they can do that.
They know they can do that. Instead, they both emptied out their clips.
Empty
Both
the
of them.
clips.
Right.
Man, it just got it's. I'll keep it 100. It's way too easy to be a cop.
Well, it is, especially in the
it
inner
is.
cities.
Definitely, I know some
Yeah.
people personally that got badges that we grew up with. Definitely in some that are cops.
Yeah.
How you get a badge?
But
there's
that-
too many scary motherfuckers that got badges.
Yeah,
and let's take the
scary.
scary motherfuckers out. They scared of black people.
Yeah.
You feel me? Cause
But they're taught. It's a shame because if you just think about the history forever, everyone's trained to be afraid of black people,
yeah.
even us.
Even up, yeah.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's literally the propaganda of America. It's always been that way.
It's like it's
So
two of
everybody's
y'all-
trained to be afraid of black people.
Two of y'all, both of y'all got guns,
Yeah.
and we're gonna let like 24 shots off.
Yeah, and look, and I'm a big advocate of, as a police officer, you have the right to go home. You're at the job, you have a right to go home. But you're doing a dangerous job, and you know that it's dangerous when you sign up for it.
That's true.
You have to at least let your life be in danger before you pull the trigger. I'm not saying that you shouldn't have the right to go home, but a lot of these cops their lives aren't in danger, and they're killing people.
Right.
And that's where the problem is, because it's so easy to do so and get away with it.
That too.
They have the right to go home, and they got the right to not kill everybody.
But that's what I'm saying.
You know
You
what I'm
gotta,
saying?
you,
Like-
There has to be some type of special training going on, man.
yeah.
Right.
And the
They gotta-
hours,
they
it's
need
like-
that state boy training.
But that's not even enough. The state troopers, I believe their training is like 15 weeks.
Well,
And now in Jersey, I think you have to
I
have a
think
degree
Jersey
and
is
everything
like the
too.
toughest
In
though.
Jersey, you do
being
have to
a-
have a degree.
That's why I say, yeah, Jersey, you got to have a degree, go through crazy boot camp and
for the
training.
state boy,
Because
yeah.
a lot of these places, like in Philly, they'll advertise that shit on Power 99.
That's what I'm saying. Shouldn't all of them be a job that you need some type of schooling for?
Can you imagine?
Yeah,
that?
talking about, yo, you want to be a Philadelphia cop starting off at $30,000 a year.
Yeah.
Why would I do that when I can
Start
go to
today.
Jersey in the suburbs somewhere,
Right.
making 60, 70 grand with a
Shit.
big ass house?
Them motherfuckers in LAC make like 80.
Yeah, man.
And they ain't
They
dealing with
pulling
shit.
cats out of trees.
Yeah.
They ain't doing shit.
Dang. I didn't even know LAC had a police department.
Exactly.
Where's LAC? What's that?
In the middle of fucking nowhere.
It's
Where's
like
that? That
a-
Salem County?
It's out there
I see,
somewhere.
Yeah, it's yo, I'm from South Jersey, born and raised. I'll still go out Salem County and Cumberland County now and see towns I never heard of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unless
Yeah.
it's Salem, like in Salem, you know your Penns Grove, your Salems, Kearney's Point, Pennsville. Outside of that, I'll be in a town. I'm like, where the fuck am I at?
Right.
Yeah.
Like Powell's Grove.
Like LA, you just said LAC. I never even heard of that day in my life.
Yeah, that's way on the outskirts.
Elmer.
It's on the water, so
Elmer, yeah, I
past
heard of
Quentin
Elmer.
and all that.
Yeah.
yeah,
Well, Elmer's kind of big though. Well,
kinda. I
Woodstown,
mean,
I heard of
Woodstown
Woodstown.
is part kinda.
Yeah,
Elmer.
kinda
Ain't
Elmer,
like the
yeah.
same
Yeah.
thing.
Because they go to Woodstown, I think, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, but rest in peace, man. Walter Wallace
yeah,
Jr.,
rest in
man.
peace, Walter Wallace. I don't know what's going to happen to those officers. Probably not.
Nothing.
Did they even press charges yet, or is still pending investigation?
I don't even
I
know.
didn't
Hear
see
no
nothing.
charges?
I didn't see nothing. But
just-
you know that shit'll be 6 months before anything. It'll just get swept under the rug.
Yeah, the police unions and everything, man.
They'll go home. They'll get paid for 6 months not to do nothing. And,
Get a desk job.
yeah.
So, Kid Cudi is launching a live music app. Kid Cudi has co-founded n.o.r.e, an interactive live music app designed to benefit artists. The multi-platinum selling rapper teamed up with Ian Edelman, who worked with Cudi on HBO's How to Make It in America, and former Facebook software engineer Jonathan Gray, to create the mobile-first experience aimed at helping people make a living off of music. n.o.r.e seeks to provide artists with a way to directly monetize and interact with their supporters. The app allows them to share music, chat with fans, and host live shows on a mobile platform at a time when the COVID-19 pandemic has halted touring. The energy from a concert is undeniable, both for the fans and artists, Cudi said in a press release. I'm excited to launch n.o.r.e to help bring the live music experience back to our fans. n.o.r.e is committed to empowering both established and new artists and delivering the best mobile music experience out there. The team behind n.o.r.e suggests current streaming models only benefit the top 1% of artists, allowing them to recap 90% of the profits. Cudi and company claim their app fosters more collaboration between artists, allowing both up-and-coming and veteran acts to expand their audiences. So what are your thoughts on this?
I love that.
Yeah.
I think other platforms could have went that direction before then, like award show, like for a SoundCloud. You feel me? Or even YouTube. I remember when YouTube had a music award, and they was giving it to all the popular artists. But YouTube and like SoundCloud is where you find them little gems that I never heard of. So for Kid Cudi to do this is great. You feel me?
I like the idea. I think it goes along with how the world is moving as we are slowly moving towards not having real interaction and learning how to feel and interact with people from afar. So I think it's right in line with that, because you're talking about having concerts and stuff like that to where basically you're gonna be watching it on your TV.
Right.
Because as the newer generation, like, we know what a real concert feels like.
Yeah.
You can't get that experience watching it on TV. I don't care what
that's
effects or what
Yeah.
VR shit they give you. You can't get the experience of actually being at a concert.
right.
But the next generation, my son don't give a damn about being around people. You know what I'm saying? He want to see that shit through the TV from the comfort of his own home. So I think it's a genius move. We'll see how it pans out.
Especially with everything going on with COVID.
That's what I'm saying. Yep.
And you see everything from like the verses, and it's going to be interesting when everything opens back up. Will the verses take a dip? You know, Will
was
the
wondering that
concerts
too.
take a dip with this?
Right.
You know, so it's going to be interesting. I love the idea, but you know, it's going to be interesting once things 100% open back up. But I definitely think the younger generation will embrace this.
Yeah,
though.
young
I still think festivals going to be popping though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
'Cause them festivals be looking lit. I've never been to one.
Yeah, I've never been to one either, but I like if it was open, I would like to be at one in person. I don't think I would like to watch one.
Right.
'Cause
I'm interested to see what Versus is going to do when everything
Right.
opens back up.
Yeah,
'cause
that's
you-
definitely interesting. How do you keep that going?
Maybe do it live like a concert.
That's what I was.
the
Yeah, like at
same
a festival
format.
type thing.
I mean,
Yeah.
yeah,
That
well,
would be
yeah.
popping.
And that would
Hit-
that would be
hit-
dope.
yeah,
That would
that
be
would be
if you
dope.
get like an actual, because like we said before on the show, we was like, if you get on Versus, you should have to perform your song.
Yeah.
Like if they
That
did
would
like
force you
that,
to.
like an actual concert to where it's like it's a battle, but we gonna actually perform the songs. Now that would be dope.
Yeah,
And it's like a
that'd be
history
fire.
lesson too, and because you get the artists get to play all their music. So let's
Yeah.
just say someone started listening to like a Lil Wayne like towards the end of his career, and during the verses he's from the beginning to the end, so you learn more. And they be telling
Be
stories and
there
stuff
for
like
3
that
days.
too.
If Lil
Yeah,
Wayne.
Lil Wayne.
Yeah.
I mean, but we're capping it. They capped at like 20 tracks though. So
Yeah. My fault. I don't think you seen Lil Wayne brace.
Yeah, I can't see Wayne picking 20. That's a hard
That
20.
nigga don't got.
Yeah,
he
but-
can't pick 20.
And if you got to
Yeah,
face
I-
Wayne with a 20 that he sat down and
He
picked
could
out,
just
that's
stay in
a
the
hard
hot.
one.
He could just stay in the Hot Boys era.
yeah.
beat a
but
lot
I'm
of
just
these.
saying,
It's
though,
crazy.
like, it's crazy. He got a lot of history though. That a lot of people don't know about.
But to me, the Versus is kind of dipping off now.
I think it is too
Yes.
As
because
far as talent goes,
the real heavy hitters, you know,
I feel like they Fetty Wap themselves. They gave
Yeah.
us too much too early.
Yep.
Yeah, too much too soon, man.
Because what you got after Patty and fucking
I thought Patty
I thought it was like the grand
I thought that
finale,
was
right?
the end. Like,
yeah, like who you bring
like
up?
all
after
right, we
that?
done went and got Patty.
Right, like come on, man.
Man.
But speaking of verses, now that we got an official date for the T.I. and Jeezy. I did go back and listen to some Jeezy, and Easy may have a good point.
Everybody
man.
keeps saying that, man.
Easy may have a
forgot,
good point.
man.
Look.
I'm still leaning towards T.I., but I think it'll be a lot closer
Because the
than
thing
I
is, like,
expected
a
initially.
lot of them hits, when you hear them again, they don't feel the same.
But-
You know
Which
what I'm
who's
saying?
T.I. or
a lot of hits
I
are
feel
in
like
the moment.
when T.I.'s hits come on, I'm rocking like it was.
Yeah, me too.
it was
But
awake, bro.
T.I.
I don't know what you
street
talking
shit-
about,
T.I.
nigga.
street shit don't bang like Jay-Z.
Oh no,
not
yeah, I'll
talking
give you
about
that.
street shit,
But you
though.
gotta remember, it's a versus, so people gonna be
He
it's
gonna
different.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Demographic,
Depends on the ear. You know what I mean, whoever's listening.
because you're gonna have them Caucasian folks. I'm used to my podcast, when I
Right.
say it,
yeah.
but you gonna have them white folks tune in that
They gonna hear.
they gonna think T.I. could just pay all his
They
commercial
gonna
hits
see
about
the
he
run-
won hands
They gonna
down.
see the
Right,
rubber
right.
band, man.
But that
They-
Jeezy come
Right.
on, that
I don't
Trap
know,
or
white
Die or
people
something.
love
I mean,
Jeezy too, bro.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
start
they
getting
do.
flashbacks.
Word
You know what
up. I think that's what it is too. The mood it puts you in when you hear a Jeezy song.
want some
Like,
more?
oh,
Yeah.
I remember when this
I'm
was
good.
going on.
That was God talking to me.
He looked down at the cover. Like, yeah, nigga, you drank it all.
Yeah.
Nah, but it's gonna be a close one though.
I always thought it was gonna be
I just
close.
don't think
like.
when people like T.I.
T.I. was gonna blow him
I'm
out.
like, shit.
Well, motherfuckers was saying Jeezy 16.
Nah, I never agreed to
16-4.
that.
No, I'm going for Jeezy because he like.
Yeah, me
don't get me
too.
wrong, T.I. is a street nigga. Like
Right,
if you listen
right.
to T.I.'s albums, he got them commercial hits, but the other 90% of his shit is
It's a
it's
trap.
trap,
Yeah.
hood
Yeah.
shit. You know what I mean?
It's like a 12 to 8 Ti.
T.I., yeah.
Yeah, it's
I
like-
could run with
it's
that.
like a 12 to 8.
I can run with that.
But, like people saying blowout, I'm like,
Nah, it was never a blowout,
Yeah.
and I think it's a great matchup. I think
It
it's a
is
great
though.
matchup.
It is.
but
it is.
you know, star power is always going to play a part of it. T.I. is going to be able to control the entire show because of who he is, and that's he gonna be able to plug in what he want to plug in where he want to plug it.
Yeah, you gonna come in with them big words.
That's what I'm
Listen
saying.
here,
Yeah,
brother
he gonna-
Jeezy. You
You gonna get tired of his ass after like, yo, T.I., shut the fuck up. Like, you gonna
So
get tired of
how do you
T.I.
feel about? I don't know if y'all touched on it last week. I know y'all was. I was working last week, but about T.I. not accepting the challenge
With From Busta.
from Busta. And
Me personally, I didn't want to see T.I. versus Busta.
That would have been the worst thing ever.
you thought it would have been
But-
worse?
I don't think it'd be worse. I think T.I. was smart because like it's two different energies. T.I. know he can't match Busta energy. Not saying Busta make better music. I'm not saying that.
yeah.
It's just the energy is too different. You feel
Man.
me?
I think
T.I.
Busta would
wanted
have
to
just
do-
had some shit up his sleeve from maybe not the songs, but like theatrics.
Yeah,
He
yeah,
did some
yeah.
crazy shit to make it
And
interesting.
people, and like even though Busta got a lot of old music, like a lot of old people's watching these verses too.
I
So
don't
people,
know, man. I watched Busta's video when he was coming back at T.I. and that shit was whack as hell. I was like,
When
get
he was
this
trying
Somebody
to
got to do
crack
something.
him.
Yeah, when he was trying to
Atlanta
crack
been
him.
dominating these verses, man. Atlanta's been dominating
Atlanta.
these verses, man.
Yeah, did you see Funk Master Flex getting that TR?
Nah.
Yeah, Funk
he-
Oh,
Master.
called him a snitch or something.
Yeah, he
I
was
didn't see the
upset.
video though.
and he was
upset
saying how he
because-
need help. Like he went deep.
Yeah, he was upset
Damn,
because T.I.
man.
didn't accept that battle. Flex was. Yeah, he said New York needed this. I don't know if Buster should be the go-to guy for the New York representation.
why they putting Bus out there for New York?
Yeah,
You know what
right.
Funk should have done though? I didn't watch that when he said that. I just saw like the title.
Right.
They should do a New York DJ versus Atlanta DJ then. Funk Flex versus
Who
one
do
of
we
the
have,
poppin'
like
DJs.
Greg Street or something.
Yeah, someone down there play
Dang,
go like
that's interesting.
instead of 20, go like 30 hits for 30 hits or something like that.
That's a good one.
That would be dope.
But Flex will fuck it up. He'll play some strictly
Man, Flex
gritty
inbox
New York
me.
shit.
We can work out
They
the
don't do
financials.
DJ battles no more.
I mean, do niggas even cut it up no more? They kind of
Yeah,
just play
niggas
the
don't
record.
cut it up no
'Cause
more.
do niggas even still have the stuff anymore?
Niggas don't
they
cut
do
it up
like
no
what's it
more.
called now?
I ain't trying to hear
D Nice was
That
going in
fancy
during
shit.
COVID.
Yeah.
D Nice was going.
Man, where the DJs at, man? Y'all ain't mixing no more or what? They just
The
playing the
two
music.
turntable. I think they got that thing.
They got the little
machine.
They
Yeah,
just
got the
playing.
machine where
I
you-
thought
Yeah.
Toast was cutting tracks.
Toast might be cutting tracks.
Yeah.
Toast like 47 though, so I don't count. I think Toast probably still got the two turntables.
Yeah,
though.
Toast be cutting.
Do DJs even use vinyl anymore?
Hell no.
Yeah, I don't know.
Mike Shannon used vinyl. I know for a fact.
Yeah.
Mike Shannon.
You gotta be in the game for a while though.
White
Like them old school niggas use.
Yeah, like
vinyls.
them
But if
niggas-
you just getting in there, you're not buying all them vinyls.
You know who likes vinyls too? Like a lot of those like white boy
Can you
DJs
get new
around
shit
our
on
age that
vinyl?
want to hold.
Yeah,
like,
they wanna
backpackers
hold
and
on
shit.
You can
them,
get new
yeah.
shit on vinyl though.
I'm pretty
Probably
sure you
should.
probably
Yeah,
could.
you
You probably got
Really?
order that
Probably
shit.
have to
Yeah.
order it or
That
something.
shit probably costs too much though. That's why they just got away from it. I can just download.
Who the
this
fuck
shit.
is
Nah,
still
you gotta
making
carry,
vinyl?
you gotta carry crates.
Yeah, you gotta carry
Right,
crazy.
You
right,
can have
right.
your whole Serato downloaded and just. You know what
Who
I
you
mean?
call for the
DJ.
vinyl though?
I know, right? Where do you get them shit?
Niggas
Etsy?
trying to
It is
switch
like
that
special
shit out,
orders.
like-
Special orders.
Special orders.
You fucking have to go to the artist
gotta
website.
get that shit off
yeah.
Etsy.
Yeah.
There's a spot downtown Salem that.
It was though.
Niggas in Salem with the vinyl. Custom.
That's hilarious.
That is hilarious.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Nah,
man.
not at
right
all.
next to Zogies.
Yeah.
They pop up with anything down there.
Word up.
All right, so a shout out to Cudi, man. The Man on the Moon 3 is coming too for the Cudi fans out there.
I never listened to a Cudi album, man.
I have not listened
Nah,
to it either.
I love Kid Cudi.
Him or the what's the happy nigga
The happy nigga.
with the three?
Chance.
Chance. I never
Oh,
listened to a
his-
Chance album.
Yeah,
neither.
his last album was terrible.
Now, I listened
In
to
my
songs, but I
opinion,
never
anyway.
listened to an album.
You right.
Yeah.
I liked Acid Rap. J-Ro put me on to that. That was a good album. That was his best work to me anyway. So, well, since we're talking about rap, we might as well go to Russ. So,
Shit. Jersey.
Russ gets on IG Live and says, these rappers ain't seeing them. He said, there's one rapper who can fuck with me and it's Drake. He said, that's it. No rapper can give you loser control, MVP, and also best on earth except Drake. And the difference is I produced this shit, so that's a whole new level. What are your thoughts on
Russ,
this?
I get what you're trying to do.
What are you trying to do?
Don't
Easy?
he trying to sneak his way up and put his name on the same tier as Drake? Don't do that. Don't do that.
You ain't like that yet?
That's
No.
exactly what it sounds like.
Oh, Drake is. I'm not saying Russ ain't not like he's ass or nothing like that. I'm not saying that. I don't listen to enough of his music to say that. But come on, you could have said you could be like Little Baby, Little Baby. Go to Drake. Go to
Nigga
Drake.
went right to the top.
Yeah, like nah.
I think he was saying that Drake is the only person like giving the type of content he's giving, not like necessarily
Rapping,
he's on
singing.
Drake's level. Yeah, like that type of thing. Like nobody can give you these types of records other than Drake. Not like
Stop, bro. Stop. He's not saying that. He trying to see.
nah. You trying to say he out there?
He trying to see them numbers go up.
I'm saying
I heard his numbers.
He doing
I mean, I
fairly
never
all right.
checked.
Yeah, he doing.
But that's what everybody does nowadays, though, right?
Yeah, yeah.
The most I never heard of Russ until Joe Budden, honestly,
yeah.
because I'm not a SoundCloud guy. You know, it's crazy. My sons, I got older. I got a 9 and 10-year-old son, but they always used to mention his name. And then when Joe did the pull up
with him.
I started paying attention, and it was intriguing with him, like the numbers and the streaming and how much shit I'm like, damn, motherfuckers is getting rich behind the scenes.
Yeah,
like,
for real. That's why I'm interested. Other than that, like I don't really like him personally. seemed like a bit of an asshole. But I guess.
Well, when he says something like that, you gotta be a little bit of asshole to say
That's that
something
North
like that.
Jersey Italian shit.
Right. He give me like industry plant vibes too.
Yeah, a lot of people say that, man.
Yeah.
A lot of people said he was a plant.
Yeah, he just came out of nowhere.
Yeah, no.
That one song of his just like blew up. That I like the way she worked. Joint.
Yeah, the
I didn't even
latest
know
one.
that was him until my son was in the car and told me that was him. I'm singing this
That was a
shit.
good record though. I like that joint. Well, you heard it so much, you ain't really have a choice, especially if you was in the car. But yeah, he produced that too. So I get what he's trying to say. And he also kind of threw some shade, like basically saying, yeah, I produce my songs too. Like Drake don't do that.
Yeah.
So who has he produced? Has he produced for anyone big mainstream that we know of? There might be some
that's a
things that
good
we don't
question.
know about because in the verses,
Yeah, that's a good
was this for a verses or he just saying period?
Nah, he just talking.
He just
Yeah,
talking
he
period.
just
Oh, I thought
talking.
it was a verse. Yeah.
But that's a good question. I don't know if he wrote for anybody else or produced for anybody else.
I would probably just go with Russ just because Champagne Poppy gets pissed on. So
Oh shit.
I would probably just go for Russ.
You don't fuck with Drake?
I do. I fuck with him, but got pissed on, my nigga.
Top tier.
Yeah. he gotta give more context about that situation now.
He gotta
He's
say
putting
something
back out
now?
there.
He
Yeah,
gotta
he
say-
might
gotta
as
say
well.
something?
Might as well say
It's like
something.
the third. Meek mentioned it.
Yeah.
Puffy mentioned it years ago on Drink Champs when he was drunk.
Yeah.
T.I. just mentioned it.
That was a wild episode too when
That
Puffy
drink
was
champ.
on there.
Yeah, that's the
That
episode. He was
particular
mixing
episode.
every liquor that was on the drink, and he just started spilling the beans about a bunch of shit. He shouldn't even been spilling the beans about.
Diddy was on some shit that day. I couldn't
Let me
believe
get
that
fucked
shit
up.
watching that shit. Where you see
And
the way
N.o.r.e said
Fab
he
and
left
them was,
shit out of it too because he
Yeah.
started talking certain shit about like Biggie behind the scenes and shit. And N.o.r.e said there was certain. He was like, I'm not going to release that.
Yeah, fuck that.
I don't want that hit.
Yeah.
I was trying to watch Drink Champs last night. I really can't get into N.o.r.e, man.
But the one with Gilly.
Nah, I saw that.
They was
when
in
I was
Philly.
watching.
No. They just recorded one. It probably. That's the episode of. What's they shit? $1 Million.
Million
They,
Dollars.
they
Well,
came
they
to
had-
Philly and recorded last night.
Oh, all right, yeah, I ain't see that one. The one I seen must have had already aired
Yeah, I saw that one. Yeah,
when they
with
had the
Gilly
blue
and them.
one. Gilly had blue
Yeah,
one.
it was like 2 episodes too.
Right, yeah.
Long as hell.
Right. I was watching the Busta Rhymes one last night, which was like 4 hours long. But yeah, I couldn't do it, man. N.o.r.e's terrible. I don't see
I
how
don't
you
like
can
ever
sit
since they
around
got the bag. I like the old Drink Champs
the old one. Yeah, because
before the
he
Drink
wasn't
Champs
talking as
happy
much.
hour and all that shit.
He cutting everybody off, won't let them talk. Like, what's the point of having a guest if you're gonna keep telling your damn stories?
Right.
But yeah, I tried to watch the Busta Rhymes one, but since we talking about Busta Rhymes, I feel like
Come on, bro.
Nah, 'cause I feel like this verses
Come
is
on,
like
bro.
I feel like this verses is kind of like shedding a bad light on him. Like I feel like he ain't getting the proper respect he should get because he
Buzz,
has
you
done
know what
he
Buzz
has
shoulda
done a
did?
little bit out here.
You know, Buzz did plenty out here. Buzz did
Yeah,
plenty
He a
out here.
legend though.
But
Definitely certified.
I don't
Buzz-
feel like he's getting the legend treatment. Is what I'm
Buzz
saying.
should not have tried to use the verses to promote his fucking album. He should have
Yeah.
just told us he had an album coming.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And drop some fucking music and now he trying to generate some steam when he didn't even have to do that. If
That's
you
'cause
bust
he
the
was-
rhymes, just
What's up,
drop your
Savage?
shit.
That's because he wouldn't
I
listen
think
to it.
I hate to go back. I think he could have gave T.I. I think T.I. would have beat him. But I think he would have gave T.I. a run. T.I. has some bangers, man.
I don't even
Yeah.
think that I Busta had joints, but I think it's just too different of music to be like a good battle.
Way
Like
too
it's
different.
so different. Like I can't even think of one song that matches up with each other.
Man.
I can't even think of like
Woo-ha.
yeah. What does T.I. play when
In
Woo-ha
the early
comes?
2000s, he had some hits though. Busta had some hits.
Busta got hits.
Pastor Cavassier, the
Pastor
Busta,
Cavassier,
that
buddy,
Busta, what it is right now.
He has-
Busta,
But that energy,
Come on, man.
T.I. can't. When T.I. can't.
See, Busta's like my late. See, I'm in my upper 30s, so
Yeah.
Do Busta
it's like-
got any J?
I was in prison when T.I.
don't think
started
so.
coming out.
yeah, now Busta that dude don't like. It's just that
We not sleep on Busta. I just think he chose the wrong
The generational gap.
Yeah, I don't even know if it's a
Not
generational
generational,
gap. Yeah, I think it's just two different music.
That shit
Yeah,
come on, T.I. They're gonna creep. That shit come on, T.I. gonna get to searching.
I need to see N.o.r.e. go against.
nah,
him,
that is
man.
that. Now that's my shit.
N.o.r.e. I'm not checking for that.
See, that's got to be like a 5-song battle.
No, that's what. Yeah, like a 10-song battle.
10.
Now I would enjoy that if they
10-song
if they
battle?
cut it down a little bit, then maybe we can
Nah,
get
they gotta
some,
do like
Oh, y'all
some more
sleeping on
interesting
N.o.r.e.
battles.
No, I'm not sleeping. They gotta do like a.
Shout out to Capone. His niece was my prom date. I'm gonna keep saying
word?
it. Yeah,
Oh,
he live in South Jersey.
Oh, all right.
I mean, he live out in Lumberton and
But
shit.
yeah, they only got 5 they can run to.
So that gotta be like a Def Jam versus versus another record.
Who could we put
against?
against N.o.r.e? Because after, what was the last joint he had? Nothing with Neptune?
Cameron, I guess.
Because after that, he going to have to jump on his reggaeton bag. And
It would have to
nobody
be
wanna
like
hear that shit.
against another New York artist because at that time, a lot of those, that's when the South started coming up. And a lot of them dudes stuck around a lot longer and had a lot more hits. But
True.
N.o.r.e. had some bangers, man.
He had a handful.
I missed that.
Man,
That's why I'm talking shit.
you missed it.
I can't think of
Grimy, N.o.r.e. N.o.r.e. stand for niggas on the run. See, I don't know.
Like
don't listen to
I
pop
can
shit.
think of like 2 or 3, but that's it. Like for
What
me,
you say?
and they was on the fight.
That one,
No,
the
it was
first
on, like,
album.
They was on that
was
Def
good.
Jam
Hustler album.
Vendetta joint. That's how I remember them joints.
Yeah, his first album.
How old
was
are
good.
y'all brothers, if you don't mind me asking?
I'm 34. I know.
33.
I know what you're talking about. That shit.
Y'all
I'm
ain't
telling you
got y'all
that.
by 3 years, but
I don't feel like N.o.r.e. music is aged away. If
Yeah,
you go
it-
back and listen to N.o.r.e. now, you would think like, yo, what the fuck were we doing?
and N.o.r.e. wasn't lyrical. He was just
That's what I
hard
mean.
as shit. Pause.
Yeah.
And it was different. It was.
And I
dope
like
shit.
how he broke down that one shit. Like if you listen to the shit, the Oh No joint. Oh
yeah, we heard.
He was
Yeah.
like run laps around the English Channel. When I never knew what that meant. You know, I
Yeah.
got a Cocker Spaniel. He broke it down
Right.
like in his hood what the lingo meant.
Right.
The English Channel was what they called the surrounding area around his projects.
Put N.o.r.e.'s top hits on, J-Ro.
He
This-
got them
this-
back.
I don't want to
top
hear
five.
nothing this nigga put out in 2020.
Look, nothing.
That 5E album was tough. Pause.
Top five. 2 out of the top 5 is freaking reggaeton.
We're gonna fuck with that morning.
That's Big Pun, ain't it? Oh, he did have a joint like that with them
Yeah.
girls. What
Yeah,
was them girls?
the sky,
Nina
the
Sky.
the sky.
They
Yo,
gave
I
us
don't know
one
none
joint and
of
got the
them- I
fuck
don't
out of
know
You
here.
don't know none of the
songs
songs. I
right
can't.
here.
Remember
Not
Nina
Right
Sky?
There,
What song did Nina
n.o.r.e.
Sky have? Easy. They had one joint and got the fuck out of here.
Man, yeah, that one joint we can't remember.
Yo, I don't think I know none of them songs.
You don't know
yo.
none of the songs?
Not Right There.
What, are those the songs right here?
I know Super Thug.
I know that.
Oh, I know this song.
That's what he was just singing.
I know the Nothing. That was my shit.
Yeah, with Nina Sky.
Come
Yeah, I know
on,
that.
man.
That was the last
This was a banger though. This was a
And
banger.
that was the last
Yeah,
one.
this was a banger.
I was hanging with S1 when this came out.
On
Shit, you
round
was having
4, he
fun,
gonna be
nigga.
sweating.
Yeah, he was beating niggas up and shit.
Yeah.
Super Thug is a banger. That's a hit.
Yeah.
Super
I
Thug.
just don't know none of these songs by name, I guess.
Banned from TV.
Super Thug. That's Banned from TV is a classic.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
everybody.
but Big Pun's on there though, so I expect it to be.
Oh, this is the Super Thug joint. That's the joint.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's the
this
joint
a
that
banger.
got a
Lord
Cocker
has
This a
Spaniel.
banger. This
Yeah,
a banger.
That's it though.
He got 4 or 5.
That's what I said.
Yeah, that's
He
what he said, 4 or 5.
could get a top 5 battle.
Shit might get
a 5 song
him
battle.
versus Sean.
He would have to lead with this because this
Sean,
joint
you got
He
jokes.
said him versus Sean.
and Sean.
This is the pool he was selected.
And look,
from.
Sean can only drop shit that came out when he was in
Memphis-
prison.
I'm gonna
Memphis
put
Bleak.
N.o.r.e. against like somebody
Bleak.
from the Locks.
I would put N.o.r.e.
Bleak.
against Memphis Bleak.
Nah, niggas is sleeping on Memphis.
Nah,
niggas
Bleak-
act like Memphis Bleak had top hits at the time.
Bleak had 5. He got 5. joints.
What?
Yeah. Everybody on that list got at least 5.
Everybody on that list got only 5.
Dear Summer. Is that even his fucking record?
No. No.
Y'all niggas is disrespectful.
Obviously not.
Jay-Z don't know about
This
that.
nigga shit dropped started right with Jay-Z.
He said Jay-Z don't know this shit is going on. That shit got 9 million spins.
Word. Jay-Z needs money.
Yeah, that title motherfucker.
Yeah, that shit's hilarious.
We still can't get on the title. I don't know what the fuck this nigga doing with us.
Yeah, he ain't trying to give some spins.
Yeah, I've
That
never
Round
heard
Here joint, that shit
Round
was
Here.
the remix with T.I. was
Round
better.
Here. T.I. will play that in the verses
Yeah.
probably against Jeezy. He would have to play
That was actually one of T.I.'s breakout joints to like the North.
That's true.
What T.I.
That's
don't want to
true.
do is play tracks.
Yeah, I'm not fucking with
Where
Memphis Bleak, bro.
You never listen? Oh man, y'all niggas is
I'm
wild.
not fucking with
His,
Memphis
his
Bleak.
top 5, 4 of them featured
Y'all was
Jay.
a D-Block State Prop Rockefeller fanatic though, man.
I mean,
Oh, yeah,
I love.
yeah,
I'm a
yeah.
Jay-Z groupie, but I ain't fucking with Bleak.
Yeah, see a handful. Bleak. Word
Oh,
up.
man, Bleak was that nigga for me, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, Bleak was that nigga for me, man. I was just biased, man.
Yeah. You
I was just biased because they was on the
Because
rock.
Hove, yeah, The Rock, yeah, they definitely had their thing going.
But Hove
yeah,
ain't
I-
even my favorite rapper. I think he's the GOAT. I think we talked about
Yeah,
that.
we
on
talked
my
about
shit,
this, yeah.
I think he's the GOAT, but he's not my favorite.
Who's your favorite?
Man, Styles P is my favorite rapper.
Oh,
of all
all right,
time.
the Ghost.
Anything
I can
I
respect
used to
that.
be able to smoke Walkie to back in the day. and rob a
Christ.
nigga.
That was the soundtrack.
Once he said Bleak was his nigga, I was like, he's robbing niggas. I got real quiet. I'm like, yo.
Pat your pockets.
Yes. Because we around the same age. I know the music niggas used to listen to before they robbed somebody.
Yeah, because they listen to Bleak to get angry.
Word. I'm
like, this nigga should have been the best.
Word. He should have been right after Jay-Z.
Man, I used to quote Emilio Sparks like that nigga was a god.
Emilio?
Yeah. Tales from a Hustler.
Yeah, niggas is big on Emilio.
Yeah.
I wasn't though. I wasn't really into the state pop dudes like that. A couple of them, I was fucking with
See,
P.
I'm gonna tell you right now, your problem was you ain't smoked Wacky.
Yeah.
If you would have smoked Angel Dust, you would have felt them niggas. Pause.
Probably so. Probably would have felt a lot of other shit too.
You might have woke
Like
up in the
superior
cell or
strength.
something.
What Hood doing? He trying to push down the house again.
Push down the house.
He trying to push it down like he on the side of the house.
He said, "Mama, Brandon's on the roof again." Talking about he can fly.
Yo, niggas trying to push the house down. That's hilarious.
I see that happen.
About to say, because that came from a true story. That's why I said that. We were shocked. Like, yo, that house is not going anywhere.
Oh, that is hilarious.
It was on a rainy night like
Yeah,
today.
shit was crazy. I was
Niggas was true.
like, yo, I'm not going to 49 Deli.
Yeah, man, that house is not going to.
Yo,
It's not going to tip over.
He's trying to push that house. If he see me,
He tried to get our help too. Like, yo, over here, this one.
Push this house.
Like, yo,
He'll
nigga.
walk in the crib like, that nigga try to get your help. I'm like, yeah.
Yo, Joe, you can give me a hand right quick?
Yeah.
Yo, he acts so
nah,
politely.
bro.
Like, I'm
Yeah,
like,
for real. It
what?
wasn't like a forceful. You almost wanted to help.
Yeah.
Like, damn, can we move this?
Right.
I'm looking like, what angle is the basement?
If y'all had the same shit he had, y'all would have been pushing on that
Yeah.
Oh,
motherfucker.
yeah, thankfully he was done before we got to him. I'm sure he offered that. You got to smoke this before you push.
Word.
Oh, man.
I just seen somebody. It was on Facebook. They was recording some dude. He was working in the gas station. When they pulled up,
yeah, that
he
shit
was
was crazy.
He was bent all the way back.
The nigga was like, man, I need gas. What
She
am I
was,
supposed to do?
she was like, I'm about to just take everything I want.
What, the motherfucker working there was linked back?
Yo,
They
it
knocked
was-
on the glass
it
and
was
everything.
crazy.
He was waking
bro.
up, falling asleep, waking up.
It
That
was,
nigga was high.
I'm like,
just
yo,
couldn't
he
get it
was
right,
in
though.
he was in a whole nother world.
But my girl was showing me like, oh, what drug is this?
Yeah, that's
I'm like, heroin.
yeah, that shit, that
There's only
nigga,
one reason that man's acting like that.
he thought it was gonna be slow for about 15 minutes and picked up on his
Word
ass.
Yo,
He thought he had more time.
Yeah, for real.
Oh, this a weak batch.
Yeah, he thought he could beat that shit.
He thought he had
That
more
shit kicked
time.
in at the wrong time.
They
As soon as
pulled-
rush hour came, he
That
had a
drug
nice
was like,
line of motherfuckers.
3 motherfuckers needed gas.
What?
Nigga needed toilet paper.
Yeah.
Shit might have been Kensington.
Yeah, word up, bro. But that shit was that shit.
But
I'm
speaking
like,
of that, you know, my girl never heard of the Martin Lawrence story that he told on Run Tell That.
Oh, man.
oh yeah,
the ooh-wee.
yep.
And so I was explaining to her. She's like, "Oh, what was he smoking?" So I had to play it for her so she could watch it.
Yeah.
She thought that shit was hilarious. I was like, "Yeah, I don't think he probably ain't think that shit." But I was going down.
Martin ain't been the same ever since, bro.
Yeah, man. I told her that. I said, "I think this is where he
Yo,
hit that
if you
curve."
really go back in his career, he ain't been the same since, and he gained 77
That
pounds.
nigga stayed in the house.
all in his face.
He was like,
Right.
fuck that.
Oh, right.
Yo, word, yo.
Remember that we said like a dead body?
Looked like he laying in the casket. That shit is hilarious. I watched that fucking dumbass movie the other day. I was so mad, bro.
What's that?
Bad Boys for Life. That movie's
The
terrible.
last one?
Oh, the last one,
It's
yeah.
terrible,
That
bro.
shit's horrible.
It was
Compared to the first one is incredible. The second one is funny. And then I'm like expecting it's gonna be their last one to like be
that was
a
your
good
first time
movie.
seeing it?
Yeah, it was my first time seeing it. And I'm like, they don't even want to be in the same room with each other.
Yeah,
Word.
the
You could
word.
tell that Will was not feeling Martin in that
Something was
entire
going
He
movie.
knew it was a
Yeah.
payday.
That's
he knew
what
it was
I'm
a bag.
saying.
Like, I'm gonna do
A
this.
big one too.
And the reason it took so long is because Will wanted a bigger check.
Yeah.
Like the entire time. So I was like, yo, he don't even like this.
And I saw
motherfucker
that
no
shit
more.
3 times in the movie theater. That and Black Panther.
I ain't like it, bro.
All my side chicks wanted to see that shit.
I was gonna ask, but I didn't want to.
I had to act like it was the first time me seeing that
Oh
shit.
shit! You see that, man?
Yo, Black Panther was long as shit. I'm like, yo, I saw that shit before Valentine's Day, on Valentine's Day, and then like a week after Valentine's
Yo,
Day.
that's
Yo,
hilarious.
yeah, word though.
hell.
Yo, that's like 8 hours.
Acting like it's my first time and
Yo,
shit.
that's hilarious. Being surprised and shit.
Word up.
Like, damn, you see how you riding that car?
Surprised for 3 different times. You gotta remind yourself to be surprised. Like, oh, the part coming. Oh shit.
This nigga struck out.
Oh, damn. That nigga know that shit
crazy,
by heart.
man.
That's funny.
Dang.
I remember that too, because I took. I ain't gonna say the creep spot. There's a nice little creep spot across state lines. Nice
I ain't been to a
joint.
movie theater in a minute too.
I think Black Panther. No, you know what? I seen the Denzel joint in the movies. I think that was the last movie.
What was the last Denzel
Training
movie? You about to say, what was the last Denzel movie?
The Equalizer
Training Day
2, man.
The Equalizer.
I wish I
2.
seen Training Day. in
They
the
made a
movie theater.
second Equalizer. Damn.
Yeah, that
Where
shit
the
was
fuck
still-
have I been?
that shit
Ain't
was
that when he
still
was
on
like
cable.
a secret Home Depot
Yeah.
assassin or some shit?
Like the beginning of the movie, he killed the motherfuckers like in the hotel room.
Yeah, yup.
Because like they raped the chick or some shit in the beginning.
They raped the chick, and but that's really what he
what it
is
was,
though.
right?
I saw that. I just never
This nigga work at Home Depot, be singing and cutting wood,
Live by
and then be killing niggas. Yeah, and
Painted
do
his house like 50
all
times
types
and
of weird
shit.
shit.
Yeah, word.
Yeah. I love that shit though, because Denzel play that shit like
Denzel, great.
Denzel the best, the GOAT.
I wonder what he working on next.
I don't know, man.
Yeah, I guess it ain't really no movies being shot with all this shit going on, is
Nah, but Denzel
Yeah,
the
nah,
GOAT.
there's people shooting shit.
But
it? Yeah.
Nah, there is.
yeah, they're not movies.
Each other.
This is crazy.
You gotta drop the drums on that one.
The Black Panther chin got to act surprised.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I can imagine going to see this Black Panther 3 times.
Man,
One
that
time
shit
was
was
enough for
long
me. No
as hell,
disrespect to
man.
my black people, but damn.
Nah,
Yeah,
probably-
see, I said the same
I probably
thing.
seen it
N.o.r.e.
5
and
times.
Bleak would be a good battle.
Yeah, nah, that would be
No,
nice.
yeah, that'd be a
nice
good battle,
five
That'll be a
track
good
battle.
I think N.o.r.e. would
So
take
now you
10, though.
disrespect.
10,
They can get 10.
10,
man.
10.
10? Nah.
See, I don't know.
he's
See,
pushing
when
it.
I hold N.o.r.e. in a different standard, man, because like
That's
when
what
that
I'm saying.
N.o.r.e. album dropped, like I was at like, listen, I got shot at 16.
Oh, yeah, you
so
was
like
out
I'm
there.
holding,
You
like
was
I'm
out there
listening,
in
like,
these
like
streets.
oh
Yeah,
yeah,
You
yeah.
really like the memories behind it.
like so. I remember
Yeah.
N.o.r.e. niggas on the run
Niggas on the
eating,
run
like I'm,
eating.
Yeah.
man. I remember I ran away from home, signing the shit at the end. N.o.r.e. Nigga on the run
just-
eating this shit. That ass, like yo, I'm out here, like
Yo, that is fucking hilarious.
I'm dead ass, man. I'm like 15, like man, I'm out. I'm blowing this joint. Pause, man.
Signing shit in N.o.r.e.
Yeah.
Fuck.
That's some real shit right there, bro.
If they do go against each other, we got keep
I
them on call.
did leave a letter when I ran away.
Nah, I thought I was like a real
my
nigga.
God,
Like, yo, I'm
yeah.
out here.
Yeah.
I'm in love. I left my mom. I'm in love with the
Yo.
streets. I'm married to the streets. What? N.o.r.e.
I'm out I'm out of here.
Married to the streets, mom.
I'm married to the streets.
I wish I did some shit like that now. Golly,
Yeah, word up.
I
Like,
never
damn.
fucking
You know
ran
what type
away,
of
man.
And I got shot. Woke up 2 days later. I said, "Man, the streets ain't for me. I want divorce."
Like, yeah, mom, remember that letter I wrote?
I said, "I want a divorce."
You
out
ran
this
away
motherfucker.
before?
Hell yeah, I ran away.
Damn,
It was
you ran
short-
away before
It was
Easy?
short lived.
Yeah, but my shit was like down the street.
J-Bro, you ever ran away?
Yeah.
Man, I never
Oh,
fucking
shit.
ran
Man,
away.
my shit was the
you gotta live
Pollock and
life.
Camden, the hustling. Like that was my
Yeah,
running away. Like I'm
damn.
Oh shit, yeah, you really ran away.
trying to.
I mean,
You
when
ran
I
away.
when I did that shit, I still was at the
I
crib.
think I just stayed out
What
for a
type of
night.
running
then.
away is that?
No, I'm saying
He
when
had a
you
big
say
ass house.
you ran away to sell
He
drugs.
ran away and still was in the
I'm
house.
like, I just did that at the crib.
Oh, just
yeah, that too.
I didn't have to run away.
Wait a minute. I was kicked out. Never mind.
Oh, that's
you got-
different.
yeah.
Oh yeah, mom's a little bit
Yeah.
of both.
Yeah, nah. I never
I ran
either.
away, stayed out too long, and then it was like, all right, now you can't come back.
Oh, so
it was a little-
you left and got kicked out at the
Yeah.
same. Yeah. See, nah, I never got neither of them happened to me.
Yo, speaking of that, yo, when my mom packed my shit because I just didn't go back home, right? So my mom packed my shit and was like, all right, so where are you staying at? She's still paying my cell phone bill. and
Right.
everything. so where are you staying at? Like, oh yeah, I'm at my sister's house. Like, I'm gonna bring
Right.
your stuff over and shit.
Yeah.
So she give me my box and shit. So I get the box, get it in my sister room.
How old was you about?
I was probably like 16. Open the box up and what's on top? The Holy Bible that Mount Zion gave me. That Mount Zion, you know, on Christmas when they give you shit and you think you're gonna get a toy and shit, like, oh,
It is a
it's a
Bible.
Bible, but they had my name like engraved on it. So I'm like, damn, mom, you gonna hit me with the Bible? Like, toss that shit. God forgive me, but I tossed that shit in that green trash can. So
Yo,
Going straight to the hellfire, bro.
hey,
that's
I know,
crazy.
man. Shit, somebody gonna hold my seat
Look,
for me.
Ness said she ran away and ain't nobody noticed.
Damn, that's gotta
fucked
hurt.
up feeling right there.
I'm pretty sure my dad did notice, and that's I can relate there.
I knew that was He's probably just finding out what.
He right. He just found out
Find out right now.
He really feeling.
What you mean you ran away?
Right. Now my dad did come see me in Jen's.
Yeah.
He like the thing was in Jen's was if your family came to see you and they brought something, they had to bring something for all the kids that was in Jen's and shit.
What's that? What's Jen's?
Jen's, it stood for something like juvenile something.
Yeah, it's like basically like a it's
a
not
group, like
Basically,
it's a
group home.
juvenile. Yeah.
Yeah, but your ass ain't going home.
It's like camp. It's like bad camp.
Yeah.
I had to go to a couple group.
I forget what the fuck what it stood for.
Yeah.
Somebody watching been to Jen's and know what that shit stand for. Cause there's a couple of you niggas was Jen's alumni. Cause every time I went,
Niggas
them
was
niggas
there.
had bid.
I know my brother probably was there a couple times.
Not while I was there. It was actually a lot more women there. But yeah, so my dad didn't know if he brought something for me that he had to bring something for everybody else. So the one time he comes, he brings a milkshake. One for me, one for him. So all the kids is like looking out the window and shit, and me and my dad drinking these milkshakes and shit. So he like, fuck they looking at. fuck they want. So I like, man, you can't come out here and bring something for me and I bring something for them. So he like, how many motherfuckers in there? So I said, about 10, 12. He's, man, them things $3 a piece. Long story short, he left to get the milkshakes, never came back.
What? He sound about I got him.
That nigga said, I'll be right back.
Yo, that's hilarious.
Never came back. Now, mind you, I'm sitting outside drinking the milkshake on the picnic table like, damn, this nigga ass.
Right.
Probably look like, oh my God.
Never came the fuck back.
Yo, that's hilarious.
But yeah, fuck that nigga. Nah, I'm kidding. My family be really getting mad. Like, why you talk about your dad like that? Like his side though, like his people's.
I almost said that to him one day. I was like, treating my boy like that.
Yeah.
Who? My dad?
Yeah, but I can't be disrespectful.
I mean,
My dad fuck you up. You said to him.
What? You're gonna start a fight, motherfucker.
So Benny the Butcher.
Yeah, Benny
Butcher coming, nigga.
Butcher
Yeah.
coming. So after the success of his album Burden of Proof, Benny has been getting a lot of attention, more so in the form of comparisons. Benny posted a video a couple weeks ago asking the fans to stop comparing him to these new rappers. He also went on to say that he dropped 3 classic albums. Many fans are calling Burden of Proof a classic, but do you agree that he has 3 in total?
3 classics?
Yeah.
There you go.
We gotta stop throwing the classic word
Yeah.
out. Now,
True.
I think the classic word is used too freely. I haven't listened to the other 2 albums enough to have an opinion on that. I personally think Burden of Proof is a classic.
Y'all agree with that?
It's definitely an album of the year. I know that. From my personal perspective.
And what year does it go into being dropped so late? Is it still considered 2020? Is there a cutoff?
For the Grammys, I think it's still considered 2020.
I believe he missed the Grammy cutoff.
Oh, he did?
Yeah, so he may be able to catch the 21 Grammys, but I do believe he missed the Grammy cutoff, and that's why Drake didn't give us his album this year.
Because he wanted to wait for 2021.
Right. So I don't know, because everybody's classic criteria is different.
Yeah.
First listen, I would give Benny the classic. Yes, first listen, I would. But if your criteria is like no skips or everything must be
I don't think
from
no skip is what
realistic.
makes an album a classic, because the first or second time through you can possibly listen to an album without skipping because you're dissecting it. But by the time you get familiar with the album, like I love the album and I love every track on the album. But when I listen to it, I don't listen to every single track every single time.
Oh yeah, me neither.
So I don't know if that is it like no skip every single time you listen to it, you just play it straight through.
I think it's just like a to each his own type thing.
Yeah.
Because to me, I fuck with Griselda heavy, pause. So like I love the whole movement. Him, West Side, Conway, even the whole Black Soprano. Like me personally, as much as I love this album, I think the Black Soprano Family album was better than this.
Oh yeah.
I got it as a classic, debatable, like borderline.
Yeah.
Cause like the albums I got classic, if you put that in there, it'd be like, for me it was like it's too early. You know what I'm saying? Some
it's too
some
early,
album.
but
It took
that's
me a
what I
while for me to say the Black Album was a classic for me.
The Black Album's a classic to you?
Yeah,
It's not a classic to
I
you?
think
that Black Album's classic.
The
It's
Black
not a-
Album by Jay-Z?
Yeah.
Fuck no.
No, the Black Album by Really Truly Fresh and Fruity, nigga.
Fuck no.
From the Pennsville Project.
I think
But then everybody got different, like you said.
I think the Black Album is a classic, but I'm
Especially
also
like
biased.
that. Yeah, the hype back then of there being no social media. We bought into the whole thing of him retiring and the whole hype and the
Keyword hype.
He sold us on that shit.
I think that's what it was. More hype than...
There's some great tracks on that album though.
I think Kingdom Come is a classic.
Hell no, you joking, man.
Shit. Man, you better
Kingdom
go back
Come.
and listen to them
Decent
fucking
album.
lyrics.
It's a good album.
Better go back and
I,
listen to them
I
shits.
love the lyrics and like the
To me, Blueprint is debatable now.
Nah, Blueprint is definitely a classic. You crazy.
you just
J-Ro, can you bring up
crazy.
the Blueprint track
You
list?
being crazy
I
now.
can.
Come on, man.
We gonna go through this track list.
Blueprint 2 was tough. Pause.
2?
Blueprint 2 is
What was on Blueprint 2? We're
The
gonna
intro
start
with the,
Blueprint the first one. I don't know what
My
that is,
vocals
dude.
was
let's go to the Blueprint. The Blueprint is
H
Oh,
OVA.
okay,
got my mojo
That was
back.
a
Oh, yeah,
a
that
great
is a- that-
intro.
yeah,
Come on, man. Remind me of myself back in the day, my nigga.
All right, there's the Blueprint.
I'm not part of this conversation.
Banger,
'cause
banger.
I clearly disagree.
What, you don't think this is a classic?
It is.
Oh. Why would you
I
that's
said it's debatable.
that's the
now.
whole point of you being part of the
No,
conversation.
he
debatable
said
now.
you said you don't think it's a classic.
said
Hood
it's
say
debatable.
he
I know it's
come
a classic.
on, man.
I said
This
it's
is-
debatable.
This is a banger.
You could put this up there with Meth
is-
Bleak shit.
Yeah, the ruler's back. All right, we can agree.
That's a classic.
The ruler's back stage.
Dope.
Takeover
Takeover.
won't even got to play.
We don't even gotta play that.
Shit gets sketchy here.
Izzo,
Lie to me.
Yo, this is a
Lie
dope
to
track,
me.
bro.
Izzo?
Listen.
This is what
Lie
hold
to
on,
me.
time out.
Lie
This
to
was his
me.
song that he crossed over into white mainstream America right here. I saw so many
This is a dope
middle-aged
track,
white
bro.
women bumping this shit.
I would expect you to say that with girls.
I think Girls is a very clever.
I would
You
dope
gotta
track.
listen
Do
to
you
the
hear
play
this?
on
Do you
words
hear
on
this
Girls,
fucking
Girls.
hook?
Come on, man.
V to the Izzy.
Used to dribble down the VA. It's hurting them in the home of the
said hook.
Turpins. Come on.
Hook.
sick. I
The
don't
hook
even
on
need
this
to
is
get
fucking
there.
horrible. All right, let's keep
Somebody
going.
take this man's hip hop card, man.
Girls stays. Number 5, Jigga That Nigga. Lie to me. Lie to me.
What?
Lie to
That
me.
shit not hard.
Lie
This is
to
a track.
me.
That's not hard.
Y'all niggas is crazy.
That's not hard.
Lie to me.
That
This
shit's
is-
hard.
But you gotta change.
J-Ro, come on. J-Ro gonna keep it real.
It's a different mood.
Hold on, what side are you on? Hood?
Listen, Jigga, listen.
Hood, are you saying this is a classic or not a classic?
He
He said it's not a classic.
Are you listening to
He
this
said it's
shit?
debatable.
This shit. This was
Listen.
tough as fuck.
You crazy as hell. With a throwback jersey and a fitted.
For the time.
on, man.
Even with the lyrics. Like, come on.
All right. So does classic criteria not have to age well? Does the
But
album not
every
have to
track
age
doesn't
well?
have to age well.
Come on, a track like da 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 da.
But every track don't have to age
Come
well.
on, girl. All right, let's keep going. You don't know Stays.
Easily.
Hola Jovito.
man.
I said
That
Stays.
to me?
Yeah.
Hola
this thing-
Jovito. Lied to me. Come on.
Hola, Ovito.
Come
That's
on,
what they
lie
say
to me.
when I roll up with my people.
Hold on.
Lie to me.
Wait.
I
love this track.
I count 1,
So what are we?
2.
What are we
I count.
looking at?
I count 3 records that can be subtracted from this album already.
A complete banger for a
I love
classic?
this track.
So far, we on
Like,
the first 7 songs, and they all bangers.
I want to
me.
see what you looking at. Come on, man. I wasn't
Like
skipping this
Vato
back then.
Locals got rapping at chokehold,
Of course
and they
they-
won't remember it with beats with Timberland. Come on, man.
Come on, Hood.
No.
Ho was spitting,
No. Hola Jovito.
killing that shit. Look what beats he killing shit.
Heart of the
Hola,
City. Heart of the
Jovito.
City is definitely staying.
Yeah, I just gave y'all 3 that get removed. It's 13 songs on here.
Never Change stays. Song Cry definitely stays.
Yeah, all that stays. But I just gave you 3 songs that can easily be removed from here. And this is still a classic to y'all?
Absolutely.
Fucking classic.
Fuck no.
So what is it got to
Y'all
be?
niggas
What's
is
the
y'all
percentage?
niggas is not banging Hola Jovito in 2020.
What's the
You
percentage?
niggas are not banging Jigga That Nigga
But-
in
It's
2020.
But what, name a classic album that's 19 years old that anybody's playing every single track off of.
Biggie, Ready to Die.
Not right now, though.
Not right now.
I mean, I'm not. And I love Biggie.
I'm listening to Ready to Die front to back.
Shit, that next album right there, The Dynasty.
Illmatic front to back.
That Dynasty album is a classic.
Oh my God.
No, I'm not going to say if it counts as a whole album or not, but that album is a classic album. That intro is probably one of the hardest intros of all time. Pause.
It was a good intro.
That intro is probably one
It's not
of
a
the
classic,
hardest
though.
intros.
Y'all definitely go to the Black album, J-Ro. That was another one they said. The fucking Black album. The fucking Black album. You playing all of this?
I'm playing all of it.
I forget what the intro was.
That's just some talk.
Oh yeah,
It was
just
like
talking.
Beyonce
It was like
talking
talking.
or some shit. This is like his mom.
His mom talking.
Dope track.
Yeah, this record Steve's.
Dope track.
What more can I say? It's a good
Encore's
record.
dope track.
It's a dope track.
This is a throwaway.
Let me tell you. Hold on.
It's a throwaway.
This
It's a radio track.
He 5 songs in.
This a
on your
radio
classic
track.
album.
Hold on, do you
You was
realize-
skipping already.
Hold on. No, this song
Hold on.
was part of the reason he made people go from throwback jerseys to button
This
ups.
one
man.
song
That's
was the
true.
reason
Yeah, it had a
took
point.
me like 4 years to be like, not 4 years, but this was like the
What?
only
Look,
song.
let
That
me
was
just
it.
tell you
Only song
something.
what?
I seen an interview. Hov played this song for Denzel, and that's why it's on the album. I
Denzel,
promise you.
I did see that.
I promise you.
I did
Off
see
your
that.
shoulder, you got threat. Come on, man. All these shits is hard.
Dirt Off Your Shoulders, the dope track.
Yeah, I really wasn't a
Threat.
fan of Dirt Off Your Shoulder. It was just annoying. The beat.
That's let that shit
What?
rock.
This is a dope track.
Yeah, this still ain't a classic album to me. Best song on here was Allure.
Allure is the best.
Mine was
Allure is
Lucifer.
one of
Mine
Jay-Z's
was
best
Lucifer.
songs, though.
All right, so I will remove Change Clues from this. Definitely number 9.
99 Problems.
Fuck yeah, I hate that song.
That's a radio track, though.
I got 9 problems, but
Bruh, in 2003, you had to have radio tracks.
That's true.
You had to have radio tracks in
That's
2003.
true. But it still ain't a classic to me. I'd have went 444 before this one.
444. I would put 444 above this album.
Oh, all right. Well,
But
we can agree
but
on that one.
444 also.
Oh shit! Watch out, Blueprint 2.1. What do you got on that?
Yo, what the
one?
fuck is that?
What was he offering up on that one?
Probably just had one extra song on
You
that.
get
bitch.
dark, that was
Right
dark
there.
Or the
times.
shits
right
had different
there. That
beats.
was dark times right there.
I don't know.
This nigga needed a check real quick.
Yeah,
Oh,
but-
go to that. Go to that Dynasty
Yo,
album. Play that intro
remix.
right
They
quick.
remix. You
Meet
don't
the
know.
Parents is my favorite
with
favorite
M.O.P.
Jay-Z track
Yeah,
ever.
yeah, they did.
That was my favorite.
Jay-Z
track he ever
Unplugged.
did.
That was a good album.
Play that Dynasty intro, man. This is still one of the hardest intros, man.
Yeah. There was some, Guilty Until Proven Innocent. That was fucking horrible. That song was horrible when it dropped. All that whistling and that beat was horrible. And they got that song titled Dynasty, number 8. So I wonder who got paid for that. We went on a whole Jay-Z tangent here.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
I'm trying to read this the track list so I can find something I don't like on here.
What, on the Dynasty?
Yeah.
That's why it's not really a whole album, but it could be. But
Right.
it's
This was a
just a
decent,
classic album to me. You could
Yeah,
listen
this was
to.
a decent compilation.
Just,
Now that I'm
just
looking at the
because
songs.
it's probably because of the time and who was on it.
I know when you went to the Philly clubs, you couldn't not hear shit from this album on in the clubs.
Yeah. Now that I look at it, I remember a lot from this. Number 11 probably was the one I skipped often. Holla. Meth Bleak.
Holla.
Damn, Jay was really trying to force these niggas on us, man. Nobody panned out on this list other than
Hell no.
Siegel, sort of.
I like Freeway.
How's your
Damn,
co-worker doing?
He ran in
Even yeah, right. They don't even work there no more. Even Lil Mo fizzled out. Now, Volume 3 to me was better than Black Album.
I don't know,
Do
man.
it again.
You're reaching.
No,
I
ain't
don't know,
reaching.
man.
Look, you ain't skipping nothing on there until you probably get to about 10. And that Hova interlude crazy too, matter of fact. So you keeping that. You'll probably skip number 8 because of
That's
Mill.
another thing I like about the Benny album. He didn't have a bunch of songs on there. That's why I like that album.
It's, yeah,
It
and
was
that's
12
that's,
it was 12
That's like the
songs.
to me. That's
12
like
great
the
songs.
the cheat code.
That 10 to 13 range.
Yeah, because you don't leave yourself much space to fuck it
Because
up.
if you go to 16, 18, you gotta just throw some tracks in there.
Yeah, it's gonna be some fillers in
People's
there.
playing to the algorithms now, trying to get paid and
That
shit.
too.
man.
More songs,
More
you would figure
songs,
more
yeah.
streams. But I would think if my album is shorter, you have to play it more too, right? So maybe that'll level it out.
I don't know shit about that. I be trying to figure out this whole streaming shit. but
That's
this shit
something
be-
we gotta tackle.
that shit be changing.
I think
Every
everybody
day,
trying to
man.
figure it
Seriously,
out. Everybody
it
trying
really
to figure it
changed,
out.
like, every
But they
day.
move. They keep moving the flag post. You know what I mean? They moving the
word
flag
up.
post. So
But yeah, once they give out that particular part of the information, we won't need them no more. So
that's
it's
part of the game. They're never gonna give
not
it
gonna
out.
tell you how.
And the more people that learn it, they're gonna just adjust it.
It's like
still-
Joe said when he went to Tidal and went to Hove, was like, yo, he needed the behind the scenes shit. Hove told him kick rocks.
Yeah.
When he was Hove wanted to sign him to Tidal, wanted to sign the podcast to Tidal. We said, all right, but I need to know what the real numbers is. Like,
right.
what are we really worth?
It ain't about
He
the
said,
money,
nah,
Yeah,
I spent all these millions of dollars to get this shit. I ain't really telling you.
Yeah,
Right.
you're not
And that
out
let
of his room.
that lets you know that it's like there's some shit. If they giving Joe Rogan 100 mil, imagine how much Joe Rogan's really bringing in.
Oh man,
yeah.
10,
But at
15, 50 times that.
Yeah.
And at the same time, though, Joe Rogan has millions and millions of subscribers. Though it
Right.
ain't even like he got like a.
I know that's a crazy bar, but I'm just
This
saying,
shit's
if you give someone
ridiculous.
100 million, imagine what they're really worth.
Yeah, like well, who's song was that on? Big Sean song with Lil Wayne. It was like if the athlete is worth billions to his owners, like imagine what he's worth to himself.
Right.
But of course, how do you even acquire that wealth without having to sign one of these types of deals at least one time in your life?
But that's the game. You almost have to.
But yeah, as far as the information part goes, I don't know. I don't even know what you would do with it once you have that. Once you know what a stream is or what it takes to get paid.
That's really just to control negotiations and
Right.
an exclusive deal. For real, for real.
That's why I said I would love to know who sat down and was like, all right, this is a stream.
Yeah.
If we listen to X
Yeah.
amount of minutes,
37 seconds is one stream.
Because it
and-
changes for each what's the word, platform
Each
basically.
platform.
Because music is like 1,600 streams for one album sale. Like, who came up with that shit?
That's what I'm saying. Who sat down and was like, all right, this is enough.
Yep.
This equals out.
And I mean, they probably put in some formula in some computer and just let it read like, all right, people listen to an album, they listen to 5-6 songs so many times. So
Right.
and that's how they get the 1,600. All right, that's one album is 1,600 spins.
Right. That's just ridiculous.
But once you figure it out, what does it really mean unless you can generate more streams?
yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean? So that's the hard part is like, all right, you can tell me that it's worth 37 cents,
I still gotta bring
but I
them
still
in.
have to be able to generate more streams.
Then they trick you with the boost. Oh, if you pay for this and
Yeah,
you'll draw this X amount of traffic into your page.
right.
Probably 20% of that is bots.
Without a doubt. Without a doubt. Probably 90%.
You might
Probably 90%.
wish it was 20.
Yeah.
Word up. So let me ask my man some questions since he's here. You mentioned
Plead the fifth.
what happened?
Plead the fifth.
Not like that. But off camera, you had mentioned starting another podcast. But for those who don't know you, why don't you make yourself, introduce yourself to the people
Oh, yeah,
listening?
man. What's
again.
going on, man? My name is Abdul Hamid, a.k.a. me, the Jersey Slugger, a.k.a. Mr. 856, don't take no shit,
Yeah.
a.k.a. 609, it's our time, a.k.a. I done ran the fuck out of a.k.a.s, man. Yeah, man. But I'm from the Loggic Unplugged Podcast. It's Logic with 2 motherfucking G's, man.
Yeah.
Shout outs to Shay C Vibes,
Shout out to
Matic
Shay,
Beats,
my boy Matic.
Roderick Boy down in Studio 856. You know what I mean? Definitely shout out to my co-host. I'm not like this guy. I don't forget to mention my co-host. I'm just saying. I don't forget to mention my
I
co-host.
rectified it.
Shout out to
That's
Shay
hilarious.
Elise, man, and then shout out to Matic Beats, man. But got the Logic Unplugged podcast, man. We a hip hop based podcast. We like to bring a lot of local artists on.
Yeah.
The
The last chick, she burned it down.
Q Dub killed
I like
that shit,
her,
yo.
yeah. She
Yeah,
reminded me
Dub,
of
man.
Foxy Brown.
Yeah, she from like the Willenboro area. Yeah, I mean Willenboro, Pennsauken / Philly. So,
Yeah.
but she killed that shit. You know what I mean? But we a hip hop based podcast, especially we touch on current events like this. But then we also like to bring in local artists to give them shine.
Right.
You know, particularly hip hop because well, I hate R&B.
Yeah, he hates
Yeah,
I hate R&B.
okay.
I don't like R&B.
He
I
hates
fuck-
Hood don't really like R&B.
Remember I started out that way? I'm a lover,
Listen,
man.
like R&B.
Listen, I make love to Pop Smoke, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, long live the wool. You know what I'm saying? But anybody looking for
Right.
but anybody looking for our podcast, man, we only on YouTube, man. If you go to Loggic Unplugged Network,
I noticed that.
yeah,
We
we
some
got a couple
handcrafts, man.
yeah. If
Some
you go, yeah, we got a
handcrafts,
couple other podcasts coming to that channel. I have another podcast coming. We got a couple other people bringing their podcast to the channel.
That's
so
big. That's major.
you know what I'm saying.
Shout out to that.
So that's pretty much what we touch on. Pretty much the same as you guys, except a lot more drinking,
Yeah.
a lot more crack ass crackers.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's like the untamed version of me.
Right.
That nigga has no pause buttons. He just goes. He was doing the episode that I was invited to, and he was like talking about the battle, Patty and
Oh yeah.
he was like, yeah, and these old bitches. Like they're gonna delete this episode.
Yeah.
Like
Patty
Patty
need to
see
sit
this
her
shit.
old ass down.
Yeah.
Stick to making pies, man. I dust Patty's old ass off, though.
Yeah, Patty ain't look too bad, man. I ain't gonna hold you.
They still look great for their age, man.
But let me say, man, shout out to Hood Carney, man, and because I reached out to this brother, like I said on my podcast. I didn't even know this brother.
Yeah.
Right,
I saw he had a podcast. I followed you guys. I was watching, and then I reached out to him. I had questions about starting stuff up, the LLCs and everything, and he was just giving me advice, man.
Right.
Him, the brother, damn, you put me on the spot. Over in Wilmington, Droop. Shout out to Droop from the Big Six podcast.
Okay.
Shout out to Drew.
You know what I mean? Shout out to Roderick Boy. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So,
my man Rick
Yeah.
behind the scenes.
Yeah, definitely, man.
Good dude.
Man, and you brothers, man, definitely watch, because I'm a truck driver, like I said, so I'll be watching y'all stuff while I'm on the road. So I
Right,
be
okay.
trying to watch as much as I can on the road illegally. My fucking because I usually be out there in upstate New York on Sundays, so I
Okay.
be trying to catch up. You know what I mean? But definitely fans of y'all brothers. I appreciate y'all
We
having me
appreciate
today
that,
too.
man.
man.
We appreciate it. We appreciate it.
But just
What
like you
other questions,
said,
though,
we
you
ain't even know each other. So podcasting brought us together. Two black brothers trying to do something positive. So that's what's up. But how did you and your co-host meet up? Have you known each other a while?
What's crazy
or
is
was it
I
just-
knew each one of them. They didn't know each other.
Oh, okay.
So-
So you wouldn't know that, by the way, y'all.
Yeah, y'all wouldn't know that. But
Right.
Shay was my bartender.
Okay.
You know what I mean? She used to hook me up with free drinks and shit.
Oh, all right. I hope you ain't getting in trouble
No, she got fired. No, she got fired from that. That's part of the reason why she.
because of this nigga.
But holla at Shay. If you go to our page and everything, she's a for hire bartender now. So like,
Oh, okay.
if
Oh, yeah, I
you
got
have
a
weddings
course,
and all that other stuff, I mean, she's an independent, basically like an independent contractor bartender now.
That's what's
I
up.
mean, I hope I wasn't part of that. I was probably.
Yeah.
But Shay, that's my people. She had a podcast called Hearts of Hip Hop Radio, which was only audio, and they would touch on current events, music, and she would talk about R&B on there. I don't know why, but it's called Hearts of Hip Hop Radio.
Yeah.
But that was my people's, and then Matic, that's my nigga. His cousin is my right hand man.
Right.
So I've known Matic for a long ass time.
Right.
And then I just put two and two together, man. I was like, Shay, like we used to talk drunkenly at the bar about music and shit. And then I knew what she was doing with the podcast, and I was a fan of her podcast. And Matic, he makes beats. He's a producer. He made beats for some artists out there that got some bangers out there.
Right,
I mean,
right.
he did the Shotgun Suge shit. He did
Right.
he his beats is out there right now. You know what I'm saying? And I just put two and two together. The first time the three of us actually met in the same room was like a meeting, probably like a month before our first episode. Man.
wow.
Yeah.
You wouldn't even know that. And now
wow.
we all like cool as shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Chemistry flows.
Get the chemistry flowing. You know what I mean? So
Well, it gets like that. Just like fucking practice. You keep going to practice, you're only gonna get better.
It ain't like y'all. Like we didn't grow up in the Pennsville projects together.
Yeah.
We all didn't grow up together.
Yeah, nah,
Pennsville Project.
Yeah, because Easy's from Africa, so we all grew up here.
Listen, man, n.o.r.e, man.
I was minding my business.
Easy was a foreign exchange student.
I was
man.
minding
He
my
said,
business.
"N.o.r.e."
Listen, I was minding my business before the hood brought me over here.
Before Hood brought me over.
And we found this nigga doing push-ups.
Look at I see you got the extra schmedium on. I ain't saying, look, I come in, the hood, come to the door, I come in, he down here doing the diamonds and shit.
I can't make this shit up. That's how we found
Come on, bro. That's how we found you.
He said Joy was
I walked by and Joe was like,
Asking me did I want to jump in the rotation like, yo, brother, you want to get a set in?
10 for 10.
What he say, Easy?
I walked by and he was like 706. Now we do a podcast together.
Word
Oh,
up.
my God. Oh,
That's
shit.
funny.
Shit, man, but
I think all them
yeah,
comments all came in late.
Oh, yeah, my bad, Joe. I was in host mode.
but everybody, man, go to Loggic Unplugged Network, man. Subscribe.
Yeah,
you know
like
what I mean?
them, subscribe.
Turn the notification bell.
Facebook, too, Loggic
Your ass, too.
Who?
Philly
Oh
battle.
no, I came at their ass.
Yeah,
Pause.
yeah,
you know
because
Oh,
my
yeah,
boy
you
from
did.
Philly. My
Yeah.
boy's like, yo.
Philly is the most overrated battle rap city in America, and I said that, and I stand by
Yeah,
it.
he said that
You know what?
multiple times.
I stand by it. I had a little viral video going viral on Instagram. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because he's scared.
Listen, we about to start up.
Because that's like
We
a
about to
whole
start up
hour.
a.
That's history, though.
We about to start up a battle rap podcast.
That's
man, 'cause I can talk battle rap for
that
for
I
hours.
don't want to
man.
do it here. 'Cause
I say y'all do it.
4:30 niggas arguing.
Got me beat.
I want all Philly niggas on there first too.
I say y'all do it. We support it.
Oh, yeah, Loggic Unplugged on Facebook as well. Don't forget Loggic with 2 G's.
Two motherfucking G's. Oh, we got the merch coming too. We got the hoodies, pink, black, red, medium. Right now, the only sizes we gonna have is medium, large, and extra large. You know what I mean? So I know my fault. We don't have no extra smalls.
Hey, look, man.
But,
Look, bro. just give me one of the sizes. We'll make it work.
But I'm gonna put that info out there. You know what I mean? And we're gonna try and get some. We got the varsity jackets coming with the leather sleeves.
Dope.
You know
Oh,
what I
yeah, I
mean?
definitely
So,
need one of them.
you know what I mean? So,
And the link is in the comments for everybody.
yeah,
So
everything is Loggic Unplugged Podcast except for the YouTube page. So we on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. The only thing that's different is on the YouTube, which is put Loggic Unplugged Network, and that's because, like I said, we're trying to put other podcasts on there.
Damn right. Trying to do the same thing here. Just trying to, lay the foundation properly.
Yeah.
Plus, you don't want to just bring stuff in that people aren't feeling the same way you feel about yours. If you don't have the same level of dedication, you don't want to just accept some shit and then, then it's on your lap and people's like, well, we don't feel like doing
Pause.
it today. Yeah.
My fault. I pause everything.
So do
that-
I,
you know what
man.
I'm a pausable guy.
I probably get on their nerves. But yeah, you don't want to take on that responsibility and then they just walk away like, we don't feel like doing this shit no more.
Yeah, because I think a lot of times that it's a miscommunication or something there, because it's like, all right, I put you on a network and it's like they think that you're responsible.
Yeah.
And you're responsible for something, but not for making their show what it was already supposed to be.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I think that's what gets a little messed up sometimes.
And big ups to y'all brothers, man. Like I told Hood on the y'all motherfuckers leaving niggas in the dust. Y'all niggas on episode like 3,000.
Nah, just 73, man. We young.
But it's good though. Like y'all, as long as you have a love for what y'all gonna do, someone's gonna pick it up and notice it and get the right backing behind it, man.
I think that's the beauty in it for us, because we do everything that we're supposed to do from a business standpoint, but we really do this because we like it. We enjoy it. We enjoy being around each other. So it's not like the numbers we want because we want to grow and be able to help people on a bigger stage.
Right.
But like really it's just because we love this shit.
Yeah, you gotta enjoy the grind. I be telling
Came
people,
in, they got this shit hooked up out here.
people, they see this, I be like,
Joey
watch
and
season
Jay,
1. That's where we came from.
Yeah. Go back and
hell
watch
yeah.
the first episode or even the first episode of season 2. Like we was using the GoPro, we had no lights,
Dark.
So it was
One
like,
episode, we ain't know how to end that motherfucker. Like,
Like 20 minutes of the episode is us trying to stop this shit.
that shit was hilarious, bro. I was at work.
Y'all should just
I feel like I was
unplug
at
this
work
shit.
when
Y'all
that
should
happened
just
for some
unplug
reason.
it.
And I
Y'all
was,
should just unplug
That's
everything.
just, man, nothing was working. We even closed the laptop.
yeah, it was a laptop, so you couldn't unplug it. They couldn't even turn it off. That shit was hilarious.
I'm like, yo, what the
Or
fuck?
then you turn it off or something, then turn it back on, and
And
the
it
live
still was up. We're like, oh shit, like we still on here.
live was still on there. Nah, that shit was hilarious.
But I wanted to ask you, have you ever like you said, you bring in
No comment.
you bring in the local talent. Have you ever brought in somebody and they went to do their performance and it wasn't what you was expecting?
No, I mean, man, shout out to all the guests. Yeah.
You got a gunshot?
Shay, is you watching? Shay, I hope Shay is watching this. I knew I was gonna get your ass.
We appreciate all our guests, man. I can't look at the cameras right now.
Shout out to all of them, man.
Oh my god,
All our guests have special, unique quality.
they gonna be scared to come through now. They be like, nah, this nigga critiquing everything.
That's hilarious.
Oh my god,
But no, I'm not. But yo,
cause y'all tape everything. Cause you got an opportunity to be like, man, I don't know about this one.
Easier this bitch crying.
but let me say this to the up and coming. Let me say this to the artists though, dead ass though, man. You come up there,
Like, I personally feel we only on episode 14, but like the bar was kind of set.
Yo,
we
yeah,
had some classic ass freestyles.
We
on
gotta
this
send
bitch.
some. We gotta send some people up there to you, man.
Like we got yo.
I don't know now. They might not make it. They might not make it.
what was you saying before the season?
Might not make the cut.
Nigga gonna stop speaking to me like, yo, I ain't like that nigga. You
I'm gonna
send
tell
up
you what's
here.
gonna happen. You gonna make the cut. You just ain't gonna get the proper promotion. That's how you gonna figure
Hey,
it out.
all right.
Put two and two together.
Yeah,
But
right.
A dud sometimes might be good for you.
Yeah, it might go viral. Like this nigga was so ass.
You remember the old Melly freestyle years ago that went.
That's what I'm saying. You might get one of
Shout
them.
out to old Melly. He's one of my neighbors. He live in Newcastle. That's my nigga. I run into him all the time. Salams to the brother.
bet,
I
bet.
talk to old Melly on the regular.
Shit got him
But that's my
on.
nigga.
People, like, cause people was sharing it just because.
No, he
of that
gotta
moment.
know about that shit.
No, he knows about it. That's a good brother, man. He
knows
lives
about
that's,
it.
that's
He
my
tried
nigga, man.
since.
That's my nigga, man. But yeah, we.
That's hilarious.
But I need everybody to tune in this Tuesday. Actually, we air every Wednesday at 7:45 p.m. We got a special guest, man. Damona, aka Don't Call Me White Girl from the $1 Million Worth of Game podcast. Coming
Okay,
in.
some hand claps for that.
So, yeah, I mean, that's my nigga.
She cool
Yeah, I
people,
mean,
shit.
yeah, cool P. That's my nigga in
I'm
real
just
life.
watching them day before yesterday.
So tune in this Wednesday, 7:45. Don't Call Me White Girl will be on there.
That's what's
Yeah, I
up.
mean, my nigga. get into some
YouTube,
crazy shit.
7:45.
YouTube, yeah, I mean,
yeah.
Make sure y'all tune in. To
definitely. But come up there, man. Artists, listen, man. Reach out, pause, DM, Instagram, Facebook, all that good stuff. You do have to have your shit. Like, listen, if you think you're just a good freestyler, your man's told you was hot. We got to see that you working though too at the same time.
Right.
Which as well as you should.
Yes, because we want to promote the local artists from South Jersey, Philly, and Delaware, primarily South Jersey and Delaware, because we kind of get overshadowed by the Philly.
Yeah.
True.
But you need to have some type of visual, some type of grind. I need to be able to go to your page and see that you're grinding.
Right,
Your page shouldn't be private if you're really trying to be out there.
can't
I had artists reach out, yo, I'm dope. And I go to get your shit. I go hit file. First of all, your shit's private. I can't file you. Then you take 3 days to accept the file shit.
Right,
You
right.
inbox me.
Right.
If you trying to be out there, you're trying to be out there. Pause. You know what I'm saying? So, but like, be on your
advice
shit.
right there.
Yo, shout out to Cumberland County. Shout out to Salem County. Shout out to Wooch. You was at the Wooch. Wasn't you at the Wooch? No, you
Nah,
was at the Cato
I
and
was at
Rudder.
Cato,
episode.
yeah,
Cato and
yeah.
Rudder. But shout out to
They
Wooch from
definitely
Cumberland
set the
County.
ball.
From
Shout out to
Bristol. He
Cato
killed
and
it.
Rudder, man.
Yeah, shout out to Cato and
I
Rudder
like
from
them
Willenboro.
dudes, man.
Yeah, I mean,
Two brothers. I like them dudes, man.
yeah, they had a crazy story, man. We could have gone on for hours with them,
Word,
man.
Word.
Yeah, Cato the one that do our intro for us and shit. So
Yeah, shout out to Cato. But I don't think we really got much left on here. I think that was it. Yeah, that was it. And we was gonna laugh at Sierra and Russell's antics, but
Oh
Well,
shit!
what they do? What's this, some,
Busta and Janet Jackson?
yeah, man, what's up? Like,
for Halloween,
yeah,
I didn't even see it.
Yeah,
Corny couples make relationships look not fun. Like, like, you're fucking it up for us that's in relationships.
Yeah, but yeah.
Motherfuckers make you want to be single. Like, I don't end up like that.
Be
I don't end up
dressed
like that.
up like Busta Rhymes.
Yeah, like that. My girl be taking it that far, though.
Yeah.
She just make me go with her when she shop.
I ain't want to do this shit. She be punking them.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You can look at it and tell.
So they dressed up as
Bussy
Bussy
and Janet.
That's it.
From the what video is it?
The
You know that one. That one.
But they in the
Oh
silver.
look, T.I. ain't want no sauce with that Buster song.
Come on, bro.
Come on, that's another one. I forgot all about
that
shit.
was a good record.
Come on,
though,
man.
With him and
You know how many
Busta.
times I beat my meat to that video, Pause? Come on, man. That's back in the day when you had to get your shit off, man. Pause, man.
You gotta get your shit off to the MTV. You gotta get your shit off on MTV.
Thank God this nigga on that episode when he talking about
Yo, getting your shit off on MTV is hilarious.
that's the BT Uncut era.
Listen, man. You had to do what you had to do.
You know when that moment was coming, you had to get ready.
That's when porn came on
I did have a one
DVDs and
video that I used to
VHSs.
get down on.
Spice
man.
Channel, you had the scrambled shit and
Yo,
you had to
remember-
get BT Uncut.
Yo, remember when the cable would give you Showtime free for a weekend every now and then?
Come
man.
on, man.
Bruh.
I'd be going down. It was channel 16.
Or the Cinemax, that should be free for a
How
weekend.
many
Get to watch
dirty
some soft
napkins
porn.
was in the man,
I was
dirty
definitely
napkins.
staying up
That
till
was
3 o'clock in the morning.
Porn. You ain't even see no parts. They was just
You
doing
just saw
it.
titties.
Yeah, you just saw
and the girl
titties.
mouse up and
That's all
down.
you need back
Yo,
then.
these kids now don't know how hard. I don't.
We paid
It'd be some stiff ass socks in the
These
corner
kids
that
don't
week.
know how hard we used to have to work to get something.
Oh yeah, bro.
I used to ride bikes. I used to catch buses, and that's just the hopes I would get something.
You might be making out for 3
Yo,
hours.
you had to call landlines. It ain't like a cell phone. Like I'm on my,
right.
you know,
Had to talk to their mom every time you call them
Yeah.
first.
You had to know their
Yeah.
schedule. They gonna be over this side. Of
Shout out to the 400 bus, man. That thing ran all through Sicklerville, Williamstown, Lindenwall. I lived on that 400.
You walk 3 miles and finger a bit.
Finger
Smelling your finger the whole way
All
home.
the way home.
Want to watch that shit for 3 days.
Never washing his hand again.
Yo,
I did have a video I used to get right to. I can't remember what it was.
Damn, that shit's hilarious.
But damn, what? Used to fake sick to stay home and jerk off.
Oh man.
Like, my stomach hurt. Mom.
Nah, did you guys ever fake sick to stay home, think you was gonna get another chick was supposed to stay home?
Oh yeah, she couldn't.
And she
stay.
pump fake and she
And
ain't-
now you home alone.
What?
Man.
Nowhere to go.
That's like the meme that was going around the internet. The nigga that got the drinks, the hotel room, and now the chick ain't answering the phone.
Sit on the bed looking dumb. Dang. I'm glad them days, Zoo.
Yeah.
Getting stood up back in them times was worse than it is now.
shit hurt.
Yeah, because you done rode a bike 17 miles, motherfucker.
Rode a bike,
Bitch ain't answering the door.
wrote like 10 letters.
What? You done climbed up on the roof.
Golly. Word up. You you had to do some crazy shit back then, man.
Word up. Dang. I remember climbing up on gates, jumping.
Bruh.
I remember being on top of 49 Deli one time.
Bro,
Damn.
Thirst is real.
one time we rode our bikes 3 miles to meet the homie with the dirt bike that picked us up and take us the rest of the way.
Oh man,
Yo, true
these
shit.
niggas had set up. These niggas had destinations, man.
Yo, we threw our bikes in the bushes at the halfway point.
I could only imagine
Like
because
Michael Bush.
no knock. It was probably a little harder in Salem County.
Yeah.
the shit is more spread out.
I grew up in Quinton. You ever heard of Quinton?
I think I passed it on like
on the way to
sign.
Bristol. It's in Salem and Bristol.
Yeah,
Quinton
it's
is in
in
between.
between.
It's the middle of nowhere.
But yeah, it's definitely
gotta
hard
put
to
that
get
work
there.
in.
Yeah.
That's like what's that other shit in the borderline of Salem and Cumberland? It's not Bristol. They go to Cumberland High.
Charlotte.
Charlotte.
No. It's a town though. It's Cumberland County, but it's
Damn.
I'm trying to think what else is out there.
It's the
Oldman's.
not Oldman's.
You got Goultown.
Goultown.
Oh, yeah,
yeah, I
Goultown.
know.
But I went there one time to meet a
Yeah.
chick though. There was mad niggas out this
Yeah,
motherfucker.
oh,
I said, what the fuck?
yeah. Them Goultown niggas crazy.
When I go out there, niggas was looking at me. It was like some like newer townhomes and shit, but there was mad niggas out there.
Yeah, Goultown.
I'm like, what the
crazy.
fuck is going on? I swear all these niggas came from.
A lot of Jamaicans out there.
Never heard of Goultown a day in my fucking
That's
life.
in the middle of nowhere.
That's where my
Yeah.
family
It was
from.
all
Everybody-
niggas out there,
Everybody
too.
our complexion out that motherfucker.
That's in the middle of nowhere.
Man. Shout out to my co-host, man. Let me say that one because I like to big my co-host up, man. I just want to say that one more time because I know we're about to end it, man. Shout out to Shay C Vibe. Shout out to Matic Beats, man. If you need your drinks, holla at me. I'll put you in touch with Shay. She based out of Delaware, but she travels Jersey, Philly. She even goes to New York, North Jersey. Shout out to
to
Maddie
Shay,
Beats if
man.
you up and coming rapper.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I
We
mean,
got to get the mashup so they can.
we got to get y'all fellas up to the podcast too,
Yeah,
man.
we absolutely.
Get y'all up
Right,
there.
right.
We working on the audio because it's 3 of us, 4 of y'all, so it'd be like a 7. We working on getting like the bigger board where you can have a bunch of people
have
up there and
everything
shit.
hooked up.
That's
Gotcha,
all. That's the only
gotcha.
thing we waiting on.
I told him like, man, it's very, very professional up there.
Yeah. I
I
mean,
love
you
it.
can see it just from looking
Listen,
at it.
man,
That's
Rick,
just a nice
alright.
vibe.
He alright, man. Rick,
Shout out
don't
to
amp
Rick,
him
man.
up. He
He
a
get Rick some
techie
hand
dude,
claps,
man.
man.
He a techie. You know,
Studio
he like to
big.
take
Yeah, him and Jay gonna get together.
It looked like him and Rick would have like a whole tech conversation out this
What?
month.
If you do the X4 G7 and you combine it with the Sony automation.
But that's what we need, though. We need to get them linked together.
like,
Yeah, get them linked
and
together.
that'd be good for all of
boy.
us.
My boy Jay was like, I don't know him. I'm comparing me to him. That's all I'm saying. Don't disrespect Jay.
But shout out to Rock. Yo, if you in the South Jersey area, man, you looking to film a podcast, that's his building. There's other podcasts there, man. He has a South Jersey sports football podcast that's very big. The Courier
shit
Post
going
does
up.
their podcast out of there for
That's
sports.
crazy.
He got these 2 chicks in there that's bad as shit, Peaches and Cream.
Peaches and Cream.
Shout out to I'm Peaches
Shout out
and
to
She
Peaches
Cream.
and She's Cream. Sorry, Mackenzie. I watched Peaches and Cream podcast.
Yeah, whatever happened to the girl? What's the girls from Salem County that do that podcast?
2 girls from Jersey.
No, not shout out to
Not
them.
The
Shout
Get
out
'em
to
girls? The
what
Get
is
'em
it?
girls?
To get them girls?
nah, the other
Not the
ones.
Get 'em girls. Shout out to the Get 'em girls.
Dollhouse.
Oh, the
Yeah,
Dollhouse.
Dollhouse. Yeah, whatever happened to them?
they-
Shout out to the Drunk Ugs
Yeah, shout out
podcast.
to
Them
the
my niggas
Dollhouse,
right there too, man. We trying to link up and do
Dollhouse
something.
coming back. They working out the kinks.
The one girl got a
They
big ass
relocated.
crib. I saw, man. She
I thought
doing
you
all
were about to
right
say
in life.
something else.
No. I said she say I ain't gonna say nothing disrespectful.
Like, yeah, they are big.
Listen, man.
That's my folks though. Shout out to
I'll be your side,
Honey
nigga.
I'll be your side.
My nigga out here working, ain't he?
Yo,
Oh yeah,
that's
that nigga
hilarious,
busy.
bro. That's hilarious.
Busy.
But appreciate you for coming through again, man. Such short notice.
Absolutely.
But make sure y'all go check out Loggic Unplugged Podcast.
With 2 motherfucking G's.
2 motherfucking G's. Shout out to Shay and Matic again, my folks. We gonna wrap up. Appreciate everybody that tuned in. Savagery in Session Podcast. I believe they'll be back this Tuesday. So shout out to them as well.
We record Tuesday, but we drop on Wednesday nights.
Oh yeah, I was talking about somebody.
Oh, I
else.
thought you were talking about. I thought you were talking about.
Right. Yeah, I know. Yeah, y'all drop Wednesday, but another podcast dropped Tuesday that I was speaking of. Savagery in Session. That's what you see.
Savagery in Session.
Shout out
check
to
them out.
Vanessa Henderson, part co-owner, for tuning in upstairs.
Yeah, she's upstairs.
Jessica, shout out to you. Shout out to the Drunk Unks. I believe that's everybody. But all right, man. All my black men make it home safe tonight.
Absolutely.
Black women.
Stay dangerous.
yeah.
Don't stay safe. Stay dangerous.
Oh, the babies are up, so we definitely gotta wrap up now. The kids are up. Black men make it home safe tonight. Black women cook your black man something nice and warm and delicious
We need a
tonight.
gunshot right
Sunday.
quick.
We got gunshots somewhere, but I can't really.
Yeah, I don't know where they at on that.
They're around here somewhere. But man, love is love. Continue to love one another. Y'all got anything y'all want to say to the people? You?
Vote.
Oh yeah, vote.
Oh yeah, it's getting close.
Vote.
Go
Tuesday,
vote.
go vote.
And not for the orange one.
Yeah. Although Joe Biden was looking rather orange the other day on TV.
Yeah, he was. He
I
might,
was like,
he might got a little spray.
golly.
He might got a little spray. But yeah, go out and vote, man.
Vote, man. Tune in, man. Logic Unplugged Podcast, man. Holla at us.
Yes, sir.
Peace out.
Peace.